Conducted this afternoon under Federation rules, which are the same as Nevada boxing rules. That means a 10-point must system. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. A mandatory 8 count. There will be no standing 8 count. And a fighter cannot be saved by the bell unless it comes after the 12th round. The judges are Art Lurie from Las Vegas, Harold Buck from Las Vegas, Hal Miller from Las Vegas. The referee is Joey Curtis of Las Vegas, and Eddie O'Toole of San Francisco is handling the clock, and the fight is underway. Sugar Ray Leonard, who has, since he won that gold medal in 1976, come on to be one of the most dramatic personalities in all of professional boxing. The question is, will Ranzany let Sugar Ray build the big edge, as we have seen him do so many times in running up 23 consecutive wins? Very few fighters have come out and really gone after Leonard early in the fight, but Ranzany told us he would do it, and it looks like he fully intends to do it. Ranzany, who had a title opportunity against Pepino Cuevas for the WBA 147-pound title, it got away from him. He, in the opinion of ringsiders, had won the first round against Cuevas, but Cuevas got him in the second. Ranzany forcing the fight early. Scheduled for 12. Sugar Ray Leonard in the white trunks, Ranzany in the dark trunks. There's that snapping left hand from Leonard. It pops Ranzany's head back. Ranzany aggressive here in the first round. Pete has 28 knockouts among his 45 victories. Pete able to reach Sugar Ray a couple of times in the early going of this round. Leonard now has reached Ranzany a couple of sharp shots with his left hand. Got there, so did Leonard. Off that mile exchange, the better blow was by Leonard. There's a hard right hand to the rib cage by Leonard. That one was blocked by Ranzany. That left under Ranzany's face. Got less than a half minute to go now in round number 1. Comes back to his corner, a little smile flickers across his face. There was nothing fancy from Sugar in that first round. He fought relatively flat-footed. Ranzany came to him. There was no reason for him to do a lot of moving. He was able to block most of the firepower that came from Ranzany, but he did absorb some blows from Ranzany. 2 or 3 times the Sacramento fighter able to reach his face. But across the ring, Pete Ranzany's face is quite red from those rocket-like jabs that Leonard landed from the halfway point of the first round. So we have seen the style that Ranzany said he would bring to the ring, that he would be the aggressor, would force the fight, and make sure that Sugar Ray went from here realizing he had been in a fight. It may well be that Ranzany is in the best condition of his career. If he can maintain the pressure, we'll see what happens as the fight wears on, scheduled for 12 rounds. But Sugar Ray Leonard in the first round, quite willing to stay flat-footed, and he was banging away at the end of the round. Okay, here's Ranzany out, still going to him. There's a right hand that's got to the forehead of Sugar Ray Leonard. That right hand blocked by the shoulder of Leonard. These two met as amateur boxers back in the early 70s. the National AAU tournament, and Leonard beat Ranzany in a decision. They have fought a number of common opponents. Quick left hand and reddens the face of Ranzany, particularly under the left eye. Leonard, hard right, blocked by Ranzany. Pops that left hand into the body. Big crowd from Sacramento came down. There's a hard left hand. Ranzany blinked from that one. Feet remains close to his man. Less than a minute to go in the second round. Neither one of those punches, the right nor the left by Leonard, landed with much authority. That left hand right there did, and so did that one. Right hand just missed. Caught him on the forehead. Ranzany is certainly not short of courage. He was stung by the right, but it came boring right back into Leonard. Not a whole lot of movement from Sugar Ray so far in the fight because Ranzany's been coming right to it. Good right hand to the body by Leonard. The left hand. End of round two. Round number three, Leonard bolts out of his corner. That excites the crowd, but it's Ranzany who lands the first blows. The left hand was blocked, but the right got to the side ahead of Leonard. And Ranzany is just what we thought he would be. He's a gamer. He's coming right at him. Keep the pressure on. That's the word. You can hear that crowd from Sacramento roaring in the background. Referee is Joey Curtis from Las Vegas. The judges are Art Lurie, Harold Buck, and Hal Miller, all Las Vegas. Ranzany going back, knocked him off balance a little bit. He does not appear hurt. So you don't want to get in that position with Leonard. He's a buzzsaw. Ranzany's going to have to move a little more. Left hand by Ranzany. Nothing there yet, except for the left hand. Good right hand by Sugar Ray. For the left hand by Leonard. And the left's in there. Left hand really starting to wear some on Ranzany, starting to puff him a little bit. He's a gamer. 20 seconds to go, round 3. Sports Pavilion, Caesars Palace, ruled out capacity. Young man from Sacramento hanging in very well. As we move into round number 4, Ranzany now showing some of the wear and tear over the left eye and the left side of his face from that left hand of Leonard. It's quite puffy, and they put some cream over the left eye as if indicating there is an abrasion there. So far, no cut visible. Ranzany does have a history of cutting, though not badly. No marks on Sugar Ray Leonard at this point in the fight. In fact, the only real mark I can remember seeing in his professional career was when Geraldo butted him in Baton Rouge. Raised a lump on his head and wobbled him some. There you can see the left eye of Ranzany very puffy now. Oh, good left hand by Sugar Ray. Oh, another one. Ranzany pops one in there, and another one. They seem to lack, however, the snap of Leonard. There's a hard right hand to the jaw by Sugar Ray Leonard. Checking his spots, and has been very accurate so far as we pass the halfway point of round number 4. Scheduled for 12. Oh, hard right hand by Leonard. Ranzany's in trouble. Ranzany's hurt. He's going. Just hanging on. Won't drop. Now he does. At 48 seconds to go in the 4th round, it may be over. It should be over. Man's out on his feet. He's unconscious. Finally, Curtis stopped him. .241 to go, 4th round. Sugar Ray Leonard wins his 24th consecutive fight. I thought Joe Curtis might have stopped it a little quicker than he did. Ranzany took a tremendous amount of punishment after that knockdown, and he took a great amount of punishment going into that knockdown, but he appears all right now. So that's something that we have constantly reflected on in Sugar Ray Leonard's case as he has grown up in his boxing career. He learned some 10, 12 fights ago to work on his leverage, and here's your decision with Chuck Hull.
2 minutes, 41 seconds of the 4th round. The winner and new NBAF welterweight champion, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Now they will put the first belt ever as a professional fighter on Sugar Ray Leonard. He is now the welterweight champion of the North American Boxing Federation. And looking at how he stopped Ranzany in slow motion, you can see from this position here that he is starting to load up a little bit. The left hook right there, whistled into the point of the chin. He hammered him to the body. Ranzany was hurt. The left hook again to the side of the head, and again to the side of the head, and again, and again, and again. But the game youngster from Sacramento hung in there until finally he just wilted under the barrage of punishment being handed out by Sugar Ray Leonard. And so Leonard continues his march toward the December 1st World Boxing Council welterweight championship fight against Wilfredo Benitez. And Down goes Ranzany. And for all intents and purposes, it was over at that point. He did get up to absorb more punishment, and then the referee finally stopped the bout. So Sugar Ray Leonard is now the North American Boxing Federation welterweight champion. All right, we're at ringside with Sugar Ray Leonard, who has just won his 24th consecutive fight. Pretty lady right behind him is his mother, Getha. Angelo Dundee unwrapping him. And there isn't a mark on him. That was a pretty good outing.
Yeah, I like it that way, Keith. I like to go in the ring and come out the same way I look. I give a great deal of credit to Pete Ranzany. He put up a tremendous fight. You know, I don't take a thing from him. Like I was saying a long time ago, I'm going to be the champ. I got half of the belt. I want the other half from beneath there.
How does it feel to have a belt around your middle that says champion on it?
It feels better than the regular belt that I wear. A lot better, a lot heavier.
Let's look at some of the slow motion now as you put him away. Well, he took a lot of punishment there in that fourth round. His kid's got a lot of guts.
Yeah, he was very determined. I think the left hook was doing a number on him. I kept throwing it, and I was hurting him. I don't think Ranzany figured I would bring the fight to him. I guess a couple of times he connected with a good left there. But you see here, I'm really throwing a number of shots, a lot of combinations. I knew I was in control. I was dominating, and I put something on with the right uppercut.
Now, he said he was going to put the pressure on you, Ray. And he did. He came right at you, but that's pretty much your ballpark, isn't it?
Well, that's true, Keith. I think a lot of people underestimate my punching ability. They figure that I'm just a boxer with a lot of fast hands. But I'm quite sure they begin to realize that I can punch also.
Well, you were a boxer with just fast hands when you started. It took you about 10 fights before you really got into the leverage business, didn't it?
I could punch when I first began boxing, but, you know, like in Montreal, I would just beat a guy on point. Now it's a professional fight. I feel that it's a dangerous sport. I like to get in there and get the fight over with and get way back home.
Angelo, are you happy? What do you say, boss? A good fight?
That's that line, good and great, and the kid was great tonight.
This is an unusual relationship. Now, here you two guys, you were loose, both of you, just...
All of us are more than two, Keith. We got Dave, James Morton, my father in this row.
Brother Roger back there, who won his 13th.
We got a bunch of guys work together like a team, Keith, and it works like a charm.
You're a businessman athlete. That's the way I categorized you yesterday. You put this thing together. You're a walking corporation. You've gone into this thing with your eyes wide open, knowing full well that it can't last forever, and you want to prepare yourself for those days when those hands no longer flash.
I'm trying to get as much as I can out of it, Keith. I feel that you don't let boxing use you, you use boxing. I feel I've been fortunate to have beautiful people, a lovely family, and I think God is on my side at all times.
Kind of fun to work with a youngster like this, isn't it, Angelo?
Oh, it's dynamite. It's a big thrill for him.
Now, you say that you're going to take one more bout before Benitez, huh?
Well, yeah, no. Your hands hurt, Ray?
No problem.
No bruises, no problem.
No
Take another
problem.
shot before Benitez.
Just to keep him home.
That's right. Keep him like he is. See how sharp he looks?
Congratulations.
Check it out, Keith.
You're great people. Look at that. He's got his belt. He's going to eat a big supper now, and guess you quit cooking for him. You're going to make him too fat, will you?